am sick and tired for my girl Kaz for being in a triangle, a square, or any other friggin' shape. Like, I am sorry. Like, I just feel like at this moment in time, Kaz needs a man, right? Not a boy. She needs a man. Okay, guys? She needs a man. And Tyler needs to step up or step aside. That's as simple as that. Clarissa is a... What's up, sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and I am back with another video. Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's Love Island review time. Yeah. Yes, guys, and I'm back with another review of tonight's episode. But before I get into that, please do the do's. Click the like, subscribe, share it with your mama, your father, your sisters, and your brother, your cousin, your side man, your side chick, whatever. Just make sure you share it, guys. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you click that subscription button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you get an update every time I post a new video. Okay, let's get it on to the on. Tonight's episode, guys, let's talk about it. Where am I gonna start? Let's start with Toby. Do you know what? Toby's craziness. I think now I find it hilarious. Like, I feel like it's starting to grow on me. Do you know what? I was annoyed with Toby at one point. I wanted to hate Toby. I just found him so ridiculous at times. But do you know what? You have to be honest and give this guy due, right? You have to give him the respect due because he's always up front though. So I'm not gonna lie, he was upfront about it. Yes, he lied to Kaz, but I feel like he did actually learn his lesson in one sense, right? Obviously, he didn't learn his lesson with the girls and what he wants and stop being confusing, but I feel like when he lied to Kaz, he went about it a better way of how he told Chloe. And Chloe didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it, but he was upfront with Chloe and he was honest with Chloe and he was honest with Abbie. Same thing with Abbie's situation now and Mary. He was both upfront with them. He pulled them. So you got to give him that respect. He was honest with it. But this boy is more confused. Child, I think when God was pouring out confused, you know how he gives a little bit of cute, a little bit of stubbornness, a little bit of patience. He just went like this with confused on Toby, like there was a whole lot of confusion that hit Toby, and this is what happens as a result, okay? But saying that, I do actually feel that he really does feel something now for Chloe. And all along, I always say he wasn't in it. Maybe he had to go through all these girls to find out. Maybe this testing is a thing. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know. I think it's bull shazy, but maybe it is a thing because now he's realizing, because he's got two gorgeous girls, because let's face it, Mary is a stunner and Abbie is fiery and sexy. So, and in my opinion, they're both kind of like 10s. Chloe is probably about a 7. But it just shows when you find the person that you want and you have a connection with, if that's what Toby is feeling, because God knows, I'm thinking if somebody comes in, you know what, that person that's going in to perform, Toby might be interested. I don't know. He might change his mind tomorrow. We're just going to take Toby one step at a time or one episode at a time. Or should we just say 1 minute at a time, because he can change within one episode. We just don't know where we're at when it comes to Toby, right? But what we do know is that he wants Chloe. And I think it's fair to say, considering how beautiful the other two girls are, that maybe he genuinely do feel some kind of emotions to Chloe. He just probably can't explain it. I don't know, guys. But anyways, Chloe is obviously over the moon. And in my opinion, you could tell that Chloe was actually just sitting there waiting for him to come back because she was so happy. She was smiling like a Cheshire cat. And she didn't even hesitate to say, yes, I'm going to take him back. She's like, yes, I want it back as well. So Well, obviously, anyways, we already knew that she liked him more than he liked her at first. But now, he's willing to risk it all. Give the guy credit. He's willing to risk it all. But let's see how that turns out. Obviously, tomorrow, you heard it, guys. It's going to be a recoupling tomorrow. It's going to get spicy. Obviously, I definitely think that Chloe is going to choose Toby because she wants Toby. She already spoke to Dale prior to finding out how Toby felt. So that is a good sign. And I'm glad that her and Dale had that conversation, because I don't think Dale is interested as well. And I like how honest he was in the end when he just said that, you know, I like this person, I like this person. He obviously likes Mary, and he obviously likes Abbie. So I think Mary is the one that he likes the most. So obviously I think he's probably going to start grafting her for her to choose him. We don't know. Anyways, moving on to this Tyler thing. Like Tyler, Clarissa, and Kaz. I am sick and tired for my girl Kaz for being in a triangle, a square, or any other friggin' shape. Like, I am sorry. Like, I just feel like at this moment in time, Kaz needs a man, right? Not a boy. She needs a man. Okay, guys? She needs a man. And Tyler needs to step up or step aside. That's as simple as that. Clarissa is a beautiful girl. She is. Kaz is beautiful. I understand it might be hard for him, but listen, if in yourself, you're finding yourself saying to Kaz, for me right now, it's 60 to you and 40 to her, I'm not being funny. That's 20 extra than Clarissa. So that should basically say to you, your heart should be with Kaz, or you should just take a risk with Kaz. But if that's not what you want, bruv, go on to Clarissa. But what you cannot do, you cannot have that cake and eat that cake. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. And you know what? Well done for Kaz for saying what she said. If you cannot make your mind up, then go. Go. Because I'm sick and tired of it. So well done, Kaz. Stand up for yourself. Do you know what? I'm tired of seeing her crying. And do you know what? I feel her frustration. And what I don't want to happen is for her to close off. Because even if this doesn't work out with Tyler, I don't want her to close herself off to the next guy that comes in. Because listen, when we get hurt, we automatically just want to shut down. And that's what happened to Faye. And that put her in the situation that she was when Teddy came up from Casa Amor. And I don't want that to be happening to Kaz. Because once you close your heart, it's hard. Once you build them walls up, hard to tear them down. Let me tell you, it's hard to tear them down. So I'm really just hoping that in tomorrow's episode, he like fixed up. Obviously, it's a guy. The guys are at risk of being dumped. So therefore, they have to do the grafting. And I think he will basically, I'm hoping that he graft in the correct manner, right? And obviously Kaz, she's not into Matthew, guys. I've said it. I said it. She's not into Matthew. Matthew is obviously a lovely guy, but Kaz is a one-man's woman, right? So therefore, if her heart's with somebody, she's loyal. And she's proven that by just, you know what I mean, how she was when he was in Casa Amor. So for me personally, I know that if he showed her that, listen, I want you, she will choose him. But if he doesn't, I just hope she just say, you know what, I'm going to be out with the old and I'm going to be sticking to the new. She said it. Let's see if she can actually follow it through if Tyler doesn't get his act together. Okay? That's what I'm going to say about that issue. Liam. Liam, bless him. Liam is trying. And as I said in last night's video, I knew for a fact that Millie was going to crack. I knew she weren't over it. I know she weren't done. Obviously, like I said, emotions are involved. You can't just cut off like that. You can't just stop yourself from feeling things because you're hurt. It's not the way it works, unfortunately. Sometimes we wish we could, but it's not the way it works. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie, there's times that I look at Liam and I'm like, oh my God, bless him. He looks like he's regretting it. He looks remorseful. He looks sad. He looks, you know, defeated. And you know what? I almost feel like I want to feel sorry for him. But I think he needs to graft. I'm sorry. He needs to put the work in, show that you are sorry. Right? And he's trying. You can tell that he's trying, but he needs to up the ante a bit more. He needs to try a bit harder. Do some romantic stuff, Liam, okay? Do some stuff, Liam. You went all out in Casa Amor, Liam. Go all out in the main villain now, Liam, okay? Liam hates being in the doghouse. Liam hates being in the doghouse, but now I was thinking last night it was in the dragon's den, but now I think he's back into the doghouse, so it's a bit more safer. There's no fire, right? Because I can see where she's looking at him thinking, oh, I feel sorry for him. Well, she did mention that, but the other girls are trying to keep her strong or whatever. But you know what? I just think probably, obviously in tomorrow's episode, when she has to choose, there's no way she's going to choose anybody else but Liam. So I think that will kind of just seal the deal, and it will probably smooth things over with both her and Liam. And this whole Lily situation probably, and Castle Moore probably will just take a back seat. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Do you know what? Why not? People make mistakes, they say, and if he's showing that he's sorry and he's remorseful, like I said, they weren't really in a relationship, even though I still don't like that he's not being honest, and I still don't like that he's still lying about stuff. But you know what? That decision, I guess, lies with Millie. So if he can prove that he really is sorry and he wants things to work out with her, then fair due to him, and all the best with that. Obviously, my favorite couple right now is Teddy and Faye, and obviously I like how Faye kind of just quickly went straight to it and pulled Sam and said, you know what, Sam, obviously my heart is with Teddy. He's my baby. He's the one I want. Do you know what I mean? I be kissing him on the rooftop, okay? Like, well, she didn't say it like that, but I like how she pulled him and she explained this to him, and right there just shut everything down. And I wish that's what Tyler did. I wish Tyler could actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Tyler could actually learn a thing or two, or maybe just a thing from Toby. And when I say a thing, I just mean like the fact that he's just going to shut things down, because at least Toby shut things down before he moved on to another one. Even though he's confused as hell, at least he's being honest and straight, right? Give him his due when it's needed, all right? So what else am I missing out? Am I missing out on anything? Oh, the recoupling. How do we think the recoupling will go tomorrow? This is my thing. This is what I think is going to happen. I think Tyler knows he's going to be safe with Kaz. And this is my problem that I have. I feel like he knows he's going to be safe with Kaz. I feel like the statement that Clarissa made about her being calm now but be able to switch like this, I don't think he's going to trust it. And I think he's going to put his 100% into Kaz. And obviously, I think that's what he's going to do. He might try to hide back a little bit just to catch Clarissa, just in case Kaz's situation doesn't work. But that's what he'll do. And I personally think if he does that and he proves that to her, Kaz will no doubt choose him over Matthew. If he doesn't buckle up and he comes across like he's trying to play the two sides, I think she's just going to draw the line and go with Matthew and not choose Tyler. But I think Tyler is smart. He's a smart guy. He probably will sort it out, and he'll probably end up getting his ass saved by Kaz. Obviously, no doubt about it. Lily, oh Lord, Millie will choose Liam. So we know how that's going to go. That's going to sort them out. Faye, obviously, there's only one man for Faye, and that's Teddy. There's only one man for Liberty, and that's Gibbity. That's Jake. The other, obviously, we know that, what's her name? Hugo's girl is going to choose Hugo. The only thing comes down to is the new people from Castor Moore. I feel like Dale will graft, whether he'll graft Abbie or he will graft Mary. But I think he will probably throw his hook out there and hope to catch a couple fishes. And one of the ladies will probably choose him. One of either Mary or, what's her name? Mary or Abbie or Clarissa. Because I feel like Clarissa might want to put up a fight for Tyler. I think she might choose Tyler if she gets to choose first. If Dale doesn't pursue her, which I don't think Dale will pursue her. I think he's more interested in Mary or Abbie, mostly Mary. So I think what's really going to happen is if she gets a chance, she will choose Tyler if she gets a chance to pick before Kaz. I think that's the way the situation will go. And it will make it a bit sticky, because will Kaz just say, you know what, have him after that and just do her own thing with Matthew? I really don't know. Matthew, if Kaz doesn't choose Matthew, I don't think any of the other girls have any interest in Matthew. So I feel like how it would really go is that they will probably graft Mary. She will choose him if she likes him, or Sam. It depends who she likes more. And probably Abbie, I think Abbie would be more interested in Dale. So she went first. She probably would go for Dale, I think, as well. The only person I can't really think who would go for him is Matthew. I don't know if any of the ladies fancy Matthew. I don't think he's Clarissa's type. I don't see him as Mary's type, and I don't see him as Abbie's type. And those are the three ladies that realistically would be left back if Kaz doesn't choose him, or if Clarissa goes before Kaz. Obviously, Kaz will definitely be the person to stick with him. But let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. You know, it's Love Island and things change like this, okay? So let's just wait till tomorrow's episode and see. But at least no one's going home tomorrow. Or are they? I don't know. But if somebody was going to go home, it probably would have been, what's his name? Matthew. I don't know which girl with him, but Matthew as a boy. But anyways, there's no dumping tomorrow as far as we know it. But the recoupling is definitely, I think it will definitely cause a stir. But anyways, guys, to wrap things up, please do the do's and like, subscribe, and share, okay? Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. And shout out to all my new subscribers. I see it going up, guys. I see it going up, and I appreciate you. And a special shout out to Spud You Like, which is one of my new subscribers as well. Welcome to the Sarsaparilla family. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your support. And I hope you enjoy it here, okay? Welcome. Remember, guys, subscribe. Bye.